Good Thursday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, you want to have a fantastic Thursday. I am your meteorologist, Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Thursday evening going into your future. If you have not hit the like button or the subscribe button yet, make sure that you're going to do so. Also, make sure you're going to hit the share button as well. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're at 430 right now. Also, make sure you go on and leave a comment. Leave a comment as well. Go on and leave a comment inside the live audience chat right now. If you're not already, you just need to have an account. And that's pretty much it. So let's go on and get started. Good Thursday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Thursday. I'm your meteorologist, Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Thursday going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, nothing going on for the state of South Carolina. But if we go in and scroll our way out, you can just see just a lot going on throughout the entire U.S. We do have some rain with some flooding going on in Arkansas, Tennessee, as well as Kentucky, even Illinois and Indiana, even Ohio, getting some rain as well, going into Pennsylvania. We also do have some rain and some snow going inside of Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, as well as some rain going on inside of North Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas, as well as Texas. Here is your cloud cover. We do have some cloud covers up there inside of the upstate. Of South Carolina. Some fog will happen again tonight. You can see as we go on and push this forward, you can see the fog obviously by a coastal region, and that cloud cover activity will continue even as we go into tomorrow as well. So tonight, going to be cloudy with some fog, and maybe even some fog, like I said earlier. Here is your current temperatures: 80 inside of Columbia, 79 in Eastover, 77 in St. Matthews, as well as Orangeburg, 77 in Bamberg, 75 in Earnhardt, as well as 75 in Holly Hill, 73 in Somerville and Moncks Corner, as well as 77 in Bennettsville, 77 in Chesterfield, as well as 77 in Spartanburg, and 73 in Greenville as well. We even have 71 in Georgetown, 70 in Myrtle Beach, and North Myrtle Beach, as well as 71 in Conway. Here's the low temperatures for tonight. Is showing some temperatures inside the mid 60s / maybe going into the mid / high 60s. 64 in Greenville, 64 in Spartanburg, as well as 64 in Anderson, 64 in Lawrence, as well as 65 in Newberry, as well as 66 in Winsboro, 67 in Columbia, Camden, even Sumter and Orangeburg, as well as Barnwell, 65 in Walterboro, as well as 66 in King Street and Moncks Corner, even Georgetown, and 67 in Hilton Island, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach. In terms of your rain for the next 24 hours, hundredths of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible inside of Greenville, maybe even a little bit possible near Winsboro as well. And that's what it's looking like now as we go on through the next 24 hours. Going on now to severe weather. No severe weather tonight. Same thing with tomorrow as well. And even as we go into Saturday, no severe weather is expected. No thunderstorm is possible. No severe thunderstorms is possible either. Going to excessive rainfall. Nothing for tonight. Same thing with tomorrow. Even as you go into Saturday, Sunday does look like some excessive rainfall is possible. Greenville, Anderson, as well as seems to be Anderson, Central, Clemson, as well as Walhalla and Pickens as well. Even some marginal risk that goes all the way from Rock Hill, Spartanburg, Columbia, Aiken, and Orangeburg. Day 5 that goes all the way to the coastal region of Orangeburg, Charleston, Somerville, Conway, Myrtle Beach, Florence, as well as Hilton Head Island as well, as Aiken is also in there as well. As we go into day 5, which is Monday of next week. As we continue on, going into our future. That's our near term. Here we go, right here. Time will be at the top of your screen. Make sure that you go in and look at that. I'm going to go over to the composite reflectivity. Starting off at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, you can see the shower activity starting to go out, if there's even any at all. As you continue through, there is some more shower activity possible as we go into tomorrow afternoon, as well as tomorrow evening, as we just continue through, going all the way into around 5 a.m. as well, and then even as you go into the afternoon hours on Saturday as well. Showing some minor shower activities as you go to around 5 o'clock to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning as well, and then going all the way through to Saturday afternoon and evening. It's not really looking like anything. So now let's talk about our long-term future. Like the next 300 to 400 hours or so. So here we go, looking at the southeast time again. Top right corner of your screen. Make sure you go in and look at that. As you push this forward, there is some more rain going on April the 7th, and maybe with some severe weather, excessive rainfall. This is the excessive rainfall that we're looking at for Monday, and that's going to continue through all the way through, and then maybe even through April the 10th as well, and still looking like just some nice clear conditions that we continue through. And then as we continue all the way into April the 17th and the 18th, still looking like it's going to be a little bit of a rainy period, but it's still a bit out into like the 300 to 400 hour range, which is not really that consistent, and it will change pretty much over and over again. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But now let's go on and talk about the drought monitor. As you go into Thursday, April the 3rd, this is for obviously tonight, and it was updated. This is the drought conditions inside the state. See that we still do have a D2 severe drought going on, coastal Horry County as well as Georgetown County and even northeastern Charleston County as well. Also right on the border of Georgia with Abbeville County, McCormick County, and Edgefield County as well. Some severe drought is happening there. And then also the D1 moderate drought as well, inside of Oconee, Pickens, going all the way through to Cherokee, through York, Newberry, Saluda, all through all these counties: Aiken, Dorchester, Charleston, Berkeley, Horry County, Georgetown, Florence, all the way up towards Marlboro and Chesterfield, as well as Lee County, Sumter, and all the way up into Lancaster as well. So overall, that drought condition is still going on as you go into D0, which is normally dry. Dillon, as well as Richland, Lexington, Orangeburg, as well as Barnwell, Jasper, Beaufort, Southern Colleton, as well as very southwestern or very southwestern towards like the coastal region. We also do have parts of Spartanburg County as well as Greenville and Anderson as well. D0, normally dry. And that's pretty much that. And I think let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. Mr. Oliver says, good evening, decent day at my house, some sun and clouds with a slight breeze. It was okay outside. I actually kind of liked it. Had a lot of birds at my feeder. It was hot out here, at least where I was today. I got a high temperature today of, on my old one, it says 87, which let me go in and check my new one now. I'm going to cover this up real quick. It says around 83. My old one said 87, so probably around 83, 84. as a high temperature today. So it is, it is still pretty hot out there. And then my cousin Cheryl says, "Getting with meteorologist, my cousin. I hope you had a good day. I'm working and listening. Hope have a wonderful weekend. So proud of you, your cousin Cheryl. Thank you so much for the message. Not quite to the weekend just yet. Hopefully, I'm gonna get through tomorrow, all the way into Saturday and Sunday as well. But Ms. Oliver says, I saw there was tornadoes in Murfreesboro / the Tennessee area and Nashville area in Tennessee. We have confirmed reports of tornadoes? I'm pretty sure we do, but let me finish this real quick and I'll go back to that. Mr. Anthony says, good evening. Could you please give me a forecast for Daytona Beach on Friday and Saturday? I will get that for you in just a second. Trail says, hi, Joseph. And then Ms. Oliver says, I believe this will be the first year in several that the azalea flowers have not died before the festival due to a hard freeze. I don't know the exact history on that, so I'm not quite sure about that information, but I bet somebody else doesn't know that information, but I don't. So I just say just to see what somebody else says about that. But you asked about the report tornadoes near Murfreesboro as well as Nashville. As you go into over here, now looking at today, there actually was a wind report that says that thunderstorm winds damage reports of trees as well. That's right near, that's near Gladeville inside of Tennessee as well, near Nashville. And they're saying that it possibly could be a tornado, but right now, they're just saying that it is wind gust. They'll check for it tomorrow. And then also over here towards Nashville as well for yesterday. I don't really think anything yesterday would have happened. But right now, yeah, it just seemed like some wind and some hail. But potentially could have been a tornado down here just to the south and east of Nashville. Maybe just to the east of Nashville as well. And again, let me go on and check today's report. I'm pretty sure that was also close to Murfreesboro as well, just to the north. So it was a little one today that could have potentially been a tornado, but they'll probably go out and check tomorrow and see if it was or not. And then also we had a forecast request for, I believe it was Dayton Beach, either Dayton Beach or Daytona Beach for Friday and Saturday. I'm going to look up and see what I can see. But here we go right here. I'm going to assume, I'm just going to assume you're talking about Daytona Beach down here. There is one in Texas, but Dayton Beach over near Texas, but I'm going to assume you're talking about Daytona Beach. Going on down here for Friday and for Saturday, we're going to go to the NAM instead. So for rain, for Daytona Beach right now, it is looking like it's going to be dry going all the way through Friday. Seeming like it's going to be a bit more dry, but again, this is Florida, so anything can happen, even going all the way into Sunday as well. So, I mean, right now, if you even go on and look at total precipitation, you can see that even here it says around 600ths of an inch, so I think some might be possible. Let me see exactly when it falls, though. Right now, it is at around, let me see, around 600 to 700-ish, but as you continue this, going forward, you can see it dropping at around 3 a.m. going into tonight, and then as you go all the way into 11 a.m. tomorrow, that looks like where it's going to cap out at, but maybe a couple more sprinkles or so going into that's like 11 p.m. on tomorrow night as well. But then after that, maybe some more like later that morning as well. And then finally after that, I think that's about it. But because that goes into Sunday right there. So overall, isolated showers are possible, but it's not going to be anything heavy like a storm or a downpour or anything like that. So now let's go on and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh. So talking about San Antonio, low temperatures tonight 73, high temperatures tomorrow at 91, and low temperatures tomorrow night at 74, with no precipitation expected for the next 24 hours or so. As you go into Raleigh, low temperatures tonight 74, high temperatures tomorrow at 90, low temperatures tomorrow night at 65. And I'm sorry, that area over there where it says, yeah, 80, well, 88. I think, yeah. All right, so this right here is actually supposed to be 88. I was confused. I saw 90. I was like, I don't think it's going to be that hot. But 74 for Raleigh. Tonight, high temperatures tomorrow at 88, low temperatures tomorrow night at 65. There is a chance of showers tonight and tomorrow during the day. Some severe thunderstorms are possible as you go through the day in Raleigh for tonight, with maybe even low temperatures tonight at around with some showers going on tonight as well. And actually, let me go in and check this out. Severe weather is possible actually for San Antonio, not Raleigh. But let's go on and show that real quick. But first, let me talk about Philadelphia real quick with low temperatures tonight 59, high temperatures tomorrow 65, and then low temperatures tomorrow night 51, with showers possible or showers expected tonight in Philadelphia, and then during the day tomorrow showers are possible, and then during the night chance of rain. Um, and somehow I think the San Antonio and Raleigh forecast got flipped. I'm not quite sure what happened here, but there's a lot of things that's going on, but that's technology in 2025. So I'm not going to question it at all and just talk about the severe weather that is possible in San Antonio for tomorrow. Here it is right here. As you go on and push this into tomorrow, you see tomorrow that there is a risk. There is a risk for some severe weather inside of San Antonio for tomorrow. Not really a tornado threat. It's really a probably going to be more of a hail threat with a 15% chance of hail. And then as you go into tomorrow as well, 5% chance for some wind to go through there, which is damaging winds, 60 miles per hour. So if it is 60 miles per hour ish. And then some thunderstorms possible on Saturday. But overall, slight risk of severe weather, mainly for hail, but some isolated damaging wind gusts cannot be out the question as well. Raleigh also does have a risk for some flooding as well as you go into not only Sunday, but also Monday as well. So watch for those days as well. So three more things. Number one, the crazy score for tonight. Crazy score for tonight. It is, again, probably where you expect it. It is low at only a 22. I believe it was a 22 yesterday. No, it was a 27 yesterday, but it is at a 22 now. So, again, that's inside that category of the mild category from slightly breezy or cloudy, but no major concerns. And the reason why it's at a 22 is because while some patchy fog and a few showers are possible, overall conditions remain mild with no significant threats. Definitely will not be going live. Then we also do have our wildfire update as well. Obviously, wildfire is going throughout the state of South Carolina as we speak. The Carolina Forest wildfire right now is now officially still, I believe it's still at 85% contained, so still have not really moved fast with that one yet. As we move on up here towards Pickens County, right now is at 91% contained, 91 with 13,210 acres. So this one's almost contained, as well as up here inside of Greenville County, 99%. Need 1 more percent of it to be contained, and overall that wildfire will be completely contained, no more spreading for it. And then the last thing is to go on and see what's going on throughout the entire United States. A powerful spring storm continues across the country with multiple high impacts in the forecast. Life-threatening, catastrophic, and potentially historic flash flooding event continues across the lower Ohio Valley and Mid-South. A couple rounds of significant severe weather expected from the Mid-South through the Ozarks and the Arklatex region, with very large hail and strong tornadoes possible as well. They're also talking about the potential for another tornado outbreak in the same region: Arkansas, Tennessee, Western Tennessee, Boot Hill, Missouri, Western Kentucky, northwestern Mississippi as well, but mainly inside that eastern Arkansas region to where it just got hit hard yesterday. Another round of strong to maybe even intense Tornadoes are possible over there. If you know anybody inside of Arkansas, Eastern Arkansas, Western Tennessee, um, even the Boot Hill, Missouri as well, let them know that a possible tornado outbreak is again possible tomorrow. Also, snow is also possible as well going up into Montana as well as North Dakota with a winter storm possible as well up there. And, and other than that, I think that is about it. Let me check the audience one more time real quick. Um, Mr. Anthony says, thank you, no problem. And I don't see anything else. So we're going to go on and end this off for tonight. If you have not hit the like button or subscribe button yet, make sure that you go and do so. Also, make sure that you go on and hit the share button as well. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and we're at 430 right now. So make sure you go on and do those. And I will be back tomorrow morning with your Friday morning forecast update going into your Friday.